High Sheriff, Honorary Colonel and soldiers of the 1st Battalion, the Vikings, the Royal Anglian Regiment, we are very honoured that you are here with us today. On behalf of Harlow Council and the people of Harlow, may I wish you a very warm welcome. Harlow Council granted the Royal Anglian Regiment the honour of freedom of the town on the 27th of September 2012 in recognition of your close and long association with the town and the friendship that exists between Harlow and the regiment. This is the first opportunity you have had to exercise your right to parade through Harlow. Today, you have made history, and Harlow's people have witnessed a truly great occasion. Thank you. The last soldiers from the 1st Battalion returned home from Afghanistan in August 2015 after the conclusion of Operation Toril. Today is part of celebrating your homecoming, saying thank you and showing you how proud we are of the work you have done. But let's not forget those who are no longer with us. We all recognise the sacrifice our armed services and their families make, so we also remember and pay tribute to all those soldiers from the regiment who have lost their lives. Harlow's very own Private Robert Foster was tragically killed in Afghanistan in August 2007 while serving with the 1st Battalion. Fozzie, as he was known, is someone this town will never forget. His family are with us today, and our thoughts remain with them and remain with all the families, friends and colleagues who have lost people serving and protecting our country. Finally, I take this opportunity to thank you all for the exemplary work that you do, and I hope you enjoy the recognition you deserve. Welcome home.
Chairman, Lord Lieutenant, High Sheriff, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the regiment, I would like to thank you all for welcoming home from operations the soldiers from your county infantry regiment, the Vikings. I would also like to thank the chairman for his kind words of welcome, which we sincerely appreciate, and for your invitation to exercise the regiment's freedom of Harlow for the first time since you awarded it to us on the 27th of September 2012. Parades like this are incredibly important to us, and we thank you for welcoming us home from our recent tours of duty in Afghanistan and Mali, from where we returned in August. Of course, these parades also provide an opportunity to cement our already close links to the good people of Harlow and its surrounding areas. The past 13 years have been very significant for our 1st Battalion, which is on parade today. From their first deployment to Afghanistan in 2002 to their recent tour of Afghanistan and Mali, the Vikings have played an important role in bringing lasting peace and security to those troubled parts of the world, in which huge progress has been made. Neither do we forget the progress made in other operations by those that served in this fine regiment before us. Sadly, this progress has come at a heavy price. Young men of this regiment and of this battalion have made the supreme sacrifice in the service of our country. Many more have been injured, some grievously. All of them were wonderful young men who have left enduring gaps in the lives of their families, with whom our thoughts are today. But our soldiers have proved themselves to be consummate professionals, determined and tough when required, but compassionate, humane and sensitive to the plight of the civilians they were there to help. This has been the British infantry at its best, quite simply the finest force of its kind in the world. Mr. Chairman, the wider regiment is immensely proud of the 1st Battalion. We are also very proud of where we come from. Harlow has been the provider of sturdy, reliable soldiers, and those soldiers have earned many battle honours through their steadfast and loyal actions. The Royal Anglian Regiment carries the torch of the Essex Regiment today, and our links with you are at the core of what we are as a county regiment. These links are strong and provide us with tremendous support. They enable us to parade before you today, supported by our old comrades and one of the best recruited infantry regiments in the army. The honour you do the regiment is something more than a generous civic gesture. It is a public demonstration of support for our soldiers in the jobs that they are called upon to carry out for the nation. Such jobs, sometimes unpopular at home, are conducted in very demanding conditions, often in great danger and with unrelenting pressure. The soldiers make many sacrifices to fulfil their role, sometimes with their lives, and recognition of that by those at home, and more importantly support, makes their efforts worthwhile. So thank you for inviting us to exercise the freedom of Harlow today, and thank you for your support. Both are humbling and we are honoured.
Be at peace. We thank you for and commend to your gracious keeping all the men and women who serve in the armed forces, who face danger and put their lives at risk so that we and others might live in safety. Especially this day we give you thanks for and bring before you the Royal Anglian Regiment. Renew and restore them following their tour of duty. Defend them day by your heavenly power. May they know that they can never pass beyond the reach of your care. Keep alive in them and in us your vision of that eternal peace, which alone we must seek and serve in Christ our Lord. Lay your almighty arm to strengthen and protect our servicemen and women, their loved ones and families, remembering the sacrifices they have all made and continue to make. We remember those who have given their lives or continue to suffer, their families and loved ones, especially those from this area, including the family of Robert Foster. Support and comfort them in their loss. Bring healing and hope to all. In the name of Jesus, who came amongst us, wept with those who wept, shared in our death, and triumphed in his resurrection, so defeating even death itself. Amen.